school.
Big thank you to the Pasco High Pep Band and the Chiawana High cheerleaders. Welcome to our first episode of PSD-TV. I'm Shane Ettinger. So you may be thinking to yourself, what exactly is PSD-TV? Well, I'm glad you asked. PSD-TV is our monthly online program where we'll showcase some of the great things happening in the Pasco School District and celebrate some of our outstanding students, teachers, and staff members here in Pasco Schools. For example, this has been a very busy month for our Pasco School District bus drivers. In addition to transporting thousands of students to and from school every day, they've also been putting together the 4th annual Fill the Bus Food Drive. Now, the food drive was the brainchild of PSD bus drivers Tamara Pearson and Cheryl Ross back in 2013. Donations are collected at each school and district building for several weeks. Then in mid-December, the bus drivers drive to each building to pick up those donations and then deliver them to Second Harvest.
Another driver, Cheryl Ross, and I decided she had a vision to get this project going. So we got talking to our supervisor and we wanted to give back to the community. We see, being bus drivers, we see a lot of stuff firsthand, and we thought it would be great to give back to the community. We have a group of us that has been doing it for 4 years, and we really enjoy it. I mean, every year we get all pumped up to go out and collect the food and see what our big number is, and yeah, it's a great time. We hope each year it gets better and better. We were able to take a bus out into the public this year. We did the Lumen area, and then it was through all the district buildings and schools. I think next year will be way bigger and better because we've really gotten the message out there this year.
What a great job by our bus drivers. Over the past 4 years, Pasco bus drivers have collected close to 30,000 pounds of food for Second Harvest. Well, when it comes to helping out in our community, it's hard to top our Pasco firefighters who put their lives on the line on a daily basis to keep our families safe. But they've also got a soft spot in their hearts for kids and making sure that they stay warm during the winter months. That's the driving force behind Operation Warm, which provided dozens of brand new warm winter coats for students at Chess Elementary this month.
So we came out today to distribute coats to some kids as part of Operation Warm, and that's a program, it's a nationwide program, a nonprofit group that helps us not only identify underprivileged kids in our community, but also helps establish some fundraising opportunities and gives us a means to collect some dollars. We were able to collect a little over $3,000, which allowed us to put over 100 coats on some kids today. Firefighters nationwide have partnered up with Operation Warm since 2012. It employs a couple hundred people throughout the country. All the coats are union made right here in the United States. It's always a neat deal. You see the smiles on the kids' face. Like I said, a lot of these kids have never worn a coat before. They've never had a coat. These coats are theirs. They're brand new. They get to write their name in it. It brings a little bit of personalization to the coat. But just knowing that we're keeping some kids warm, the weather's getting really cold, really nasty over the next couple of days. It couldn't be better timing to put these coats on the kids. But it gives us a real good sense of feeling it, and all the dollars that were donated to, we hope that everybody feels good and can see what their dollars are going towards when we ask for their donations. This is fantastic. They've always been very, very generous to us, and we want to make sure that we're putting their dollars to good causes and stuff like that. But when they heard that we're trying to put some coats on kids, everybody wants to get involved. Nobody wants to see anybody be cold, especially our little ones in the communities.
A big thank you to the Pasco firefighters for helping to ensure that our kids stay warm in these cold winter months. Well, we have some great teachers doing some great things with our students here in Pasco, and one of those teachers was treated to a big surprise earlier this month, a $1,000 grant from the Dream Builders Foundation for a STEM-based classroom project. We were there when several board members from the Dream Builders Foundation made a surprise visit to the classroom of McLaughlin Middle School science teacher Brandon Haft.
Mr. Page, this is Bruce Hawkins.
Hello, how do you do? Nice to meet you.
And Russ Whitaker.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And I'm Judy Real.
Hello.
And we are members of the board for Dream Builders Foundation. And we are very excited to be here today because we are presenting you with a $1,000 grant for the project that you submitted.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Good job, that's right, good job, that's right. So we have a certificate for you.
Congratulations to Mr. Hafe. He says he has some big plans for that grant. He'd like to use the money toward a Kelvin kit that will help students learn more about how planes fly. Well, we've got some big events coming up in the next few months here at Pasco Schools, and we want to make sure that you know about them so that you can put them on your calendar. January 26th is our VIP day at Twain Elementary. We'd like to invite our very important patrons and very interested parents to check out the very innovative Pasco things that are happening inside the classrooms at Twain Elementary every day. If you're interested, you can visit our website at PSD1.org for more information. Don't forget, January 27th is the Bulldogs versus Riverhawks triple header at Chiawana High School. The Dogs and Hawks will square off in girls basketball, wrestling, and boys basketball, all inside the Chiawana High gym. It all starts with the girls basketball game at 5 o'clock, followed by wrestling at 7, and then the boys basketball game at 9 o'clock. Come out and support our student athletes. And don't forget to vote by February 14th in the Pasco School District bond election. If approved, the 2017 bond will help the district alleviate overcrowding by building new schools and expanding existing schools. If you'd like to learn more about the bond proposal, you can watch our bond informational video at the end of this program. You can also find more information on our website at psd1.org/bond information. And finally, we want to invite you to our second annual Winter Carnival. It's happening February 23rd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Chiawana High School. It's open to all Pasco School District students, employees, and families. There will be food vendors there, lots of giveaways, and plenty of games and activities, and admission is free. As part of this monthly program, we want to hear from you about what makes you proud of Pasco. We'll be taking our cameras out into the community to hear your Proud of Pasco stories. Now, earlier this month, we had a chance to catch up with Major Scott Smiley, who is a Pasco High grad. Major Smiley was in town for a few days with a film crew that's working on a short film on people who are overcoming blindness. We asked Major Smiley what makes him proud of Pasco.
I'm proud of Pasco because this is where I was raised, my family was raised, my wife was raised, and I truly bleed purple. So many great memories of high school football, wrestling, the education that I got was amazing, and it's always great to be and come back home to Pasco High.
It was great to see Major Smiley back in town, and we'll be keeping an eye out for that short film. If you have a great Proud of Pasco story that you want to share with us, shoot us an email at publicaffairs@psd1.org so that we can connect with you. Well, that wraps up our first episode of PSD TV. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll leave you with the holiday sights and sounds of some Frost Elementary choir students who shared some holiday carols with the residents at the Avalon Rehabilitation Center. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
A Pasco School District bond measure will be on the February 14, 2017 ballot. The bond will help the district alleviate overcrowding by building new schools and expanding existing schools, while also making health and safety improvements throughout the district.
What is a bond?
Bond money can only be used for building, renovations, and capital improvements. Bonds are a lot like the mortgage on a home. This is different than the levy passed by Pasco voters in 2016. Levies pay for teaching and learning costs not covered by the state. The easiest way to remember is bonds are for building and levies are for learning.
Why a bond now?
Our schools are overcrowded and our students need space to learn. Pasco neighborhoods have continued to grow and so has enrollment. In 2000, Pasco had 8,000 students. Today, we have 17,780 students. This is an average increase of nearly 600 students a year, enough students to open a new school every single year for the past 15 years. Our students need a safe place to learn. The February 14 bond will allow the district to improve school safety and health by constructing security foyers, upgrading electrical and HVAC systems to current standards, and improving playgrounds and parking lots. The bond measure prioritizes our school's most urgent needs. This measure addresses critical overcrowding issues while we continue to plan for enrollment growth. The district is working with a long-term facility planning consultant over the next year to plan for the next step in ensuring our students have enough classroom space, including at the middle school level.
What does the bond pay for?
A number of projects will alleviate crowding at elementary and middle schools and improve safety throughout the district. Pasco will add a 16th elementary school located north of Chiawana High School on Road 84. This new school will help ease overcrowding at some of Pasco's most over-enrolled schools. This 72,000 square foot school is scheduled to open in August 2018. Another elementary school, elementary number 17, is scheduled to open the following year in August 2019. This will also be a 72,000 square foot facility. The location of this school is yet to be determined. Built in 1961, Stevens Middle School is one of Pasco's oldest schools. The bond will replace the aging middle school with a new Stevens Middle School located on the same campus with more room for students. Building on the same site will eliminate the need to relocate students during construction. The new school will be 92,000 square feet and is scheduled to open in January 2020. 6,000 square feet of space will be added to Marie Curie STEM Elementary, creating 4 new classrooms. The school was designed to accommodate this expansion in anticipation of enrollment growth in East Pasco. This addition will be complete in December 2017. Safety and health improvements include new security foyers, upgraded electrical and HVAC systems, and playground and parking lot improvements. Infrastructure improvements will be made in the buildings that provide transportation, maintenance, and custodial services.
How much will the bond cost?
The estimated total project costs are $119.7 million. Pasco School District will be eligible for an estimated $50.2 million in state matching funds. This brings the estimated district cost in at $69.5 million.
What does that mean for Pasco homeowners?
The estimated tax rate is 39 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value. That means that if your home is valued at $100,000, the estimated rate would be $39 per year in property taxes, or $325 a month. If your home is valued at $200,000, the estimated rate would be $78 per year in property taxes, or $650 a month.
What about people with a fixed income?
Senior citizens and disabled persons may be eligible for tax exemptions and deferrals. Contact the Franklin County Auditor for more information.
Will this fix the over-enrollment problem?
It's a start. Over the next year, Pasco School District will be working with MGT of America to launch a new and refreshed approach to developing a long-range facilities master plan. The process will include facilities assessments, demographics analysis and enrollment projections, capacity and use analysis, and community engagement. If you would like to be involved in this process, please call 543-6700.
What if I still have questions?
You can send questions to bondinfo@psd1.org or call 543-6700 to talk with someone or set up an appointment. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the 2017 bond. Vote February 14th, 2017.